No, no, no. All right, we're back, beekeepers. I hope I'm helping you out. So I went and grabbed some queen cages, especially for you people that have packages coming. I told you to go watch a package install, and they're going to show you. Um, but they're not going to show you having these following boards or explain this. I don't think I'm not the only one that does it, and I explained why already. If you didn't see it, go back, watch it. It's good info. So they're going to tell you. Chances are, packages generally come with this type of queen cage. Come up here. So your queen will be in here with the 2, 3 attendant bees, which are some nurse bees. This is the candy right here that your hive is going to have to eat out of here to get your queen out of the cage. This side here is just a hole with a cork in it. Here's our little trick. I saw somebody, I don't remember who, a long time ago. So we have a diaper pin. I think all our suits have them on it. What? This is handy little tool. I think all my blue shirts have a diaper pin on there. So when you get this, you kind of need to release her. Not release her from the cage, but release her into where the it's just, they call it queen candy. So now you can pull this little cork out, and I kind of just, not a lot, but just sort of soften up the little queen candy so the bees will, this is a new cage, well, the bees will start digging that out of there. So, handy little thing, you know. Put me back together here. What you growling at, Angel? Huh? Really? No, we're busy. We're busy. All right. So, if you watch the little videos of people package installs, they'll have you put this in here. They'll have you put it in the bottom. They'll have you do a lot of things. The thing with, here's why I don't like doing this. So if you're going to stick it in here, and well, these bees want to pull comb, they'll pull comb right here, and that's not where you want them to pull comb. You want them to pull comb on your frames. So that's why I kind of mentioned to put the queen cages like this, and have you, this little rim board, all right? That way when you put your inner cover on there and your lid on here, she's in here. And then, I mentioned to put your extra frames in case they do something. You don't want them doing nothing. Fill that up. And now, leave it alone. Beekeepers are their worst enemies. Just leave it alone. Come back in, I don't know, 3 days, at least 3 days. And then see if she's gone. Now, this is going to be covered with bees. And if she's out of there, and you can tell, she won't be in there. And this candy will be gone, and she'll be gone. She'll be in your hive somewhere. That's great. Pull this out, get rid of this, put your inner cover on, put your lid on, just leave them alone. There's nothing you can do. If they killed the queen, whatever happened, at this point, you're at the mercy of the bees. There's nothing really you can do about it. There's no refixing it. It's a package. That's just the chances you're taking. So if you go digging in there, you may cause them bees to kill that queen. I know it sounds weird, but they'll do it. So just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. In fact, you don't even have to pull this cage out of here. You just see that she's gone. You can put her right back and just put it right back together. Come back. Oh man. A week. Give them that. Give it time for her to start laying eggs, and for a few of them eggs to start hatching, where now the pheromones of her are engulfing this hive. And now you can go and look. I can't stress this enough. So this is a sort of a standard wooden queen cage. Chances are, depending on where you live, this is what you're going to get. This little cage here is called a California cage. Same thing. This works really well if you got a bunch of plastic frames and not wood. You can bend the frames and it fits in there pretty good. But here again, just put it there. So the screen is across the two frames so they can come up and keep her warm. Same thing with that. Here's another little cage. So let me show you this. Same thing. It's got some queen candy in it. This is a plastic one. This is made by a company called JZBZ. We use a lot of these for our virgins. They're, you know what? They're not really no cheaper than the wooden ones, but they do fit in our little. They fit in here. I can get 20 of them in this little. It's called a battery box. I make none of these names up, so. And so when we go out to the yards, we can take 20 virgins with us or more, depending on where we're getting ready to. So that's what I want you to do. It works really well. That's your best chance. Sure, you can get lucky and everything goes well, but you need to give yourself the best chance. You've invested a lot of money doing this. So after that, when you come out here and you inspect your hive, and you're going to see her. You don't have a whole lot of bees yet, and because you bought a package, you're getting less and less bees every day because they're dying off. And that's the thing with a package. Same thing with a swarm, and that's all a package is a shook swarm. They shook a bunch of bees in a box, and there you go. So as the bees die off, you're 3 weeks. From the time she lays an egg to the time you have a honeybee again is 3 weeks. Over that 3 week period, you're going to start losing your bees. The whole idea for that package is to lay up them eggs, and then she's going to get to a point where she'll have new nurse bees, and she knows this, and you might see her slowing down and less bees, but that's okay. You're going to have bees. They're coming. I don't know, little tricks. Hey, hope it helps. Thanks for watching. I'm cold. I'm going inside where the fire is. So if I think of another one to make, or you think of something you want to hear, just let me know.